So we've seen the display that you have set up, and you've also posted that on the internet, which we'll link to. But what's the end of this process? Where do the pictures wind up? How do you somehow incorporate this into the Maryland Memorial itself?
Well, there's a couple of things that we hope and plan to do. One is that once the project is completed and we've recovered all 1,046 photographs, we will donate, Vietnam Chapter 451 will donate the entire collection to the Maryland State Archives. Enoch Pratt has also expressed an interest in that, as has the Historical Society. The whole collection it consists not only of photographs but also bios. Everybody has a story, so there's quite a number of stories about these men that some are heartbreaking, some are humorous, and some just pull at your heart.
Yeah, there's sort of an evolution, I guess, in the way we memorialize our conflicts. And it used to be that there was just sort of a block of granite somewhere, and then with the Vietnam Wall in Washington, actually putting names on it really brings home the terrible toll of that war. And now your effort in putting names and faces and stories, makes it even more clear just what was lost.
Well, I would challenge anyone to visit the website, pick any of the casualties that are displayed, and then on any occasion see that name inscribed on a wall, and I would assure them that what will happen is they will get a mental image of that face. They, in fact, will be introduced to that individual.
Is something similar happening anywhere else in the nation? Is it happening on a national level?
It is. There is an effort through the Memorial Fund in Washington where folks can also post photographs. That project is not necessarily a grassroots activity. I'm hoping that Operation Remember, as a state project, will inspire my fellow veterans in other states to provide similar programs. I take it as a practice whenever we recover a photo of a Maryland casualty to upload the photo not only to the Operation Remember website but also to the National Wall, which is the virtualwall.org. So they are shared there as well.
Right. Since 9/11, of course, we're also seeing more focus on the military in general. Unfortunately, we're seeing, fresh casualties from that conflict, and that probably, in some way, makes this more pressing or top of mind for the people who are involved in your project to get this done.
It's an important project. As I say, we certainly don't want the information to be lost to history. We also don't mean to take away from any other veterans group, our Korean brothers or our World War II brothers, the young men of the coal. They all had one thing in common. They wore the uniform of the United States of America. And in doing that, they ultimately paid the ultimate price for their country. They represented America, and unfortunately that means that your freedom and my freedom is sometimes paid for in the lives of these fine young Americans.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a cost to your project? Have you had to do any fundraising for this?
We have not. My chapter, Chapter 451, has been gracious to support the chapter entirely. I did have an occasion to meet the comptroller of Maryland, former Governor Schaefer, and he asked me what did I need, and I was totally unprepared for his question, and what I responded to him was, what I need is 1,046 photographs.
Right. Well,
so we've refrained from contributions of money. I would much rather that Marylanders invest their time, be inconvenienced, go to the library, go to your yearbook, spend some time, be inconvenienced, find a photo, and submit that photo. I guarantee them that they'll have a wonderful sense of accomplishment in doing that and honoring these men.
In just a few seconds, have any of these photos come into your lap through a really serendipitous...
Many have, actually.
Really?
Yeah, many of the photos, just in normal conversation. As you might expect, this is an important project to me, so anybody that meets me usually one way or another finds out about this project.
Well, I think it's an important project for all of us, and Jim, we appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks very much. Good luck.